flies out, and have some fun with this one. And he starts with a side saddle takeoff to switchblade. Not a lot of room here. As you can see, the guys have to go underneath the grandstands to come back out on course in Oberhausen. Really small arena, but it's a classic. It was the very first location for Night of the Jumps, and coming back is a homecoming for these guys. Nice big ruler, great big kiss of death tsunami, up, down, nicely done by Czech. Goes for the holy grab. No rock solid combination there, but still a pretty nice run so far by this young man, 18 years young. Backflip one-hander. He held that all the way around to a one-hander lander. A very solid showing so far. Oh, he had to do a panic rev on that backflip. We'll give him a dead sailor on that one because he didn't have any combo coming off of the bike, but still, it was a pretty big rotation. Gonna get one last jump here in regulation time. He's got the flip levers up, and it's going to be a backflip knack-knack. Was expecting a little bit more seeing those flip levers go up, but nope. Here we go with the double up. Yeah, big tsunami kiss of death right there. Czech from the Czech Republic, really nice showing here for his second ever Night of the Jumps at 18 years young. That is fantastic. He'll head up and join Andy Brevi, the arena announcer, at the top of that landing ramp right now. And we'll take a quick look back at some of the slow-mo action from this run. You can see he's got the definite skills to pay the bills, but he needs to clean up some of the tricks here as we get a little pop kick there on that tsunami backflip. That was his last trick in the run, the double up here. The first trick from the run, the side saddle takeoff, throwing it out into the switchblade. Didn't really get a good view on that, but here's another angle. Oh yeah, beautiful extension on that one. And again, the ruler straight up and straight down. That kiss of death popping his head through there. And then going from the bars, he kind of laddered it back to the seat grabs, but he had a nice double grab there with good extension. You can see how he really pushes the extension out. That's nice to see in the young talent coming up. And there's the backflip knack-knack.
Yeah, I'm happy that I done it like almost clean, safe, so I'm happy, and we will see, and I will support now my teammates, and we will do it.
Next up for Germany, Christian Kleiner.
We now have the young gun from Germany, Christian Kleiner, the first time you've ever ridden at a Night of the Jumps competition, and of course it will be the first time at a World Team Championship as well. How do you think this will go for you tonight? Any pressure to go out there and ride?
Yes, of course, it's my first Night of the Jumps challenge, and yeah, I'm super proud to be a part of this big event, and yeah, I'm happy to be a part of the Team Germany, and I will give my best here and make the crowd happy and give all the best for our team.
All right, this 25-year-old guy, he's ready to rock and roll with a nice big rock solid out of the gate. He's not a professional rider, he's actually an amateur rider, which is pretty cool if you think about it, because he's here on a professional stage, works as a mechanic. Yeah, off of that super kicker with a Superman heel clicker combo. Tends to spend a lot of time in the winter snowboarding. Actually rode in his first amateur contest back in 2010. Knack-knack backflip. That was a buttery smooth landing, by the way. I like that one. Wow, that was twisted. Oh my goodness. You'll notice that there's no dirt in this arena, by the way. Normally, the crews do a great job of building dirt landings on a dirt floor to provide a little bit more grip. Not here. They've had to cover the floor with this special material that provides a lot more grip with these metal grates for the run-ups. Wow, dead body. Nice extension on that. Took his time getting into it as well. I really like this run so far from Christian. He's looking very solid. Doing a little bit of thinking down in the subterranean area here in Oberhausen. A little bit of a halfway Cordova, but he slips a foot coming onto the landing. And wow, that could have been close. He got onto the brakes pretty quickly and just barely tapped the wall. He's got 7 jumps, so good for him. And now it's the double up time. Backflip Indy. Oh, got a little bit short on that landing and went full speed into the end wall. Oh my goodness. That hurts. Let's look what happened here. Backflip Indy, and then he got up real short on the landing and just leaned back too far and was full throttle to the wall. Oh my goodness, and look at that front wheel, completely twisted. Guys are worried about him there.
Yeah, Christian's on the way to the hospital now. I heard he's awake and he's half okay for that massive crash. And yeah, we wish him all the best and a speedy recovery.
Well, all the excitement of riding in this contest here might have gotten to him, but you know, if you look back at these slow-mos, there's a lot of skill here. Great Superman to heel clicker combo, nice smooth landing. And here, this knack-knack backflip. Watch the landing on this one, though. It was buttery smooth. I mean, that was fantastic. And then the massive twist on this switchblade. And again, a really, really nice landing. But you could see there, he just started to come up short on the landings. The heel clicker backflip. And that one was pretty tight as well. Each run, he tended to get a little bit closer to that knuckle on the landing. There's that dead body. Again, super clean on the landing. And then the Cordova just before that final trick that went south. Too bad for the young man from Germany. But next up, Ryan Brown.
We're here with the big unit from Australia, Ryan Brown, riding the big Kawasaki. Welcome to Night of the Jumps World Team Championship. Normally, it's an individual sport, but this time you've got to work as a team. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's the first time anyone's done this, so I think it's going to be pretty good, Australia, we've got a pretty strong team, we've got some strong riders out there, so yeah, I think we're going to kill it, to be honest.
Going to kill it? Well, you've had to draft in someone from Chile, so we're going to call it Team Overseas or Team Southern Hemisphere. I don't know, I guess we're going to take over one way or another. How do you think it will go down with Pat on your team and Javier?
Well, Pat just rips it, so I don't think we've got to worry about him. And Javier, he's been in the game for such a long time and he's such a good rider, so to be honest, I don't think we're going to have any issues.
That's a lot of confidence coming from Ryan Brown, but then that's the Aussie style, Relaxed, easygoing, and ready to rock and roll, and he starts things off beautifully with a huge Indy flip. Oh yeah, getting sideways off of that bike sideshow and rocking it all away from that bike. The handholds emptied out quickly. Ryan doesn't seem to be holding back at all. Holy smokes, folks! Did you see that? That was a massive switchblade, super twisted. Where have we seen that before? Holy grab to rock solid. Nice combo there. Got to give props to these guys also. Look at those rubber mats. I mean, those things, they're heavy, but put a little bit of power down on that bike and they'll slip away quickly. So you got to be real careful here. There's not a lot of room for error in this arena. It's very small. As I mentioned earlier, the guys have to go underneath the grandstands in order to generate speed for the jumps. Backflip no-hander, beautifully executed, great extension, and the landing was buttery smooth. One more jump to complete the full pull. And we've got ourselves an underflip. So he's got a full pull there in regulation time. Will he go for one more, or will he just save it for the double up? I do believe he's going to save it and savor this moment with the audience here in Oberhausen and go straight to double up. Oh my goodness, look at that. Kiss of death tsunami backflip. So fantastic. The execution was there, the extension was there, and the crowd is definitely into it. Wow, that was a great run from Ryan Brown. And he'll join Andy on top of that landing ramp. I think he's going to be pleased with that one. Taking a look back at some of these slow-mos here and that last double-up trick. Look at the extension on that Kiss of Death Tsunami flip. Just fantastic. Doesn't get much better than that. And there's that very first Indy flip right out of the box. Very nicely executed. And that is just massive right there. Completely twisted. That is so Australian style. Ha! Held it forever. There's the holy grab to, well, no, he didn't really actually do a rock solid on that one. He just went holy grab to the seat grabs and held on for dear life. Backflip Superman seat grab Indy. And that beautiful backflip no-hander, full extension. Really nice run from Ryan Brown. So after Freestyle 1, Ryan Brown in first place with 89 points, doing it for Team Overseas.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's crazy. I've never ridden a freestyle competition with teammates, so yeah, it's exciting. Like, Ryan Brown was just out there in freestyle, killed it, and hopefully we're in the lead right now, and I think Ryan's leading the points in freestyle, so fingers crossed we can take this out tonight. I want to see Australia on top.
Alright, so here you go. After Freestyle 1, Australia in the lead by a good margin.
Well, it feels good to be in the lead. We have a strong team, so I think we were going to be able to keep up the lead until the end of the night.